Hi everybody, thanks for joining me in the fourth video in a series of videos of me building a do-it-yourself bass guitar kit. Now in this video, what I'm about to do is completely optional. You do not have to do this to complete your kit. I'm just doing it because I like the feature and I'm showing you how to do it in case you may want to do it on your own. But um, it's a neat little gimmick. I'm going to include some links to it down below in the description so you can check out other videos and other sources to really see what it does. But like I said before, you do not have to do this to complete your kit. It's completely 100% optional and up to you. So there you go. Okay, so what I'm going to do in this video is I'm going to install a Fender type of micro tilt neck adjustment on my bass. I actually have that feature with my very first bass I ever bought, which is a G&L Fender bass, and it has that micro tilt. And I'll include a link at the bottom of this video, which gives a greater detail of what it is. But in short, a lot of times, people have to shim the necks to adjust their action. So they'll use either, thin pieces of wood veneer or, thin strips of cardboard, even wood veneer, or excuse me, even business cards sometimes. What this will enable me to do is not go that route to where I have to take everything apart, shim it within the body, then get the neck on, tighten it all down. No, this will actually eliminate a step, and as we're building it, you'll kind of get a gist of how it works, and I'll show you in the end of how it works if you're not familiar. But like I said, check out the videos on YouTube, explains it perfectly. I like the feature. I think it's kind of unique. Now, how many times will you ever adjust it? Who knows? Probably just the one time, unless you're changing strings or a heavier string gauge or something like that. But once it's adjusted, as far as I'm concerned, it should be adjusted. It's the way it's been with my G&L bass. It's been adjusted like that for years and years and years. So there you go. So game plan. So I have the guitar here. It's all lined up. It's not screwed in yet. Here's what I'm going to do. We'll get the plate on, and we'll attach the neck. And in fact, here, let me just go through it right now. What I first did is make sure this thing is fully seated into the neck and neck pocket. And I actually have my Allen gauge here, my Allen keys. And I just dropped it down just to make sure I'm going to be going all the way down into the neck proper. Not creating my brand new screw holes. So what I'll do, tell you what, let's bring it on down here. Hold on. Okay. So first thing we're going to do is let's get this attached. Okay. Okay. Now we know it's all screwed in nice and tight. Everything's there. The next step is measuring and finding center. And where you want it is, once again, if you look at pictures of the micro tilt and it shows the plate that already has a pre-drilled hole, it's right about there. Mine is middle of the pocket. It's actually a perfect spot to give it leverage from the actual neck to where it's placed in the pocket. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drill straight down. And what I did, let me just show you real quick, is I measured the depth of how far I wanted to go, because you don't want to go too far and screw up your neck. So I wrapped a little bit of, I measured it and wrapped it with a little bit of duct tape just to tell me, as a guide, how far I need to drop down. So yeah, so let's get that drilled, and yeah. Okay, so let's do a little cleanup before get on to the next spot. So we're all cleaned up from the drilling. Got the drill hole all the way through. It's marked on the neck. So the next step that we're going to do is, the parts. Here's the funny thing. As I've made it known, I am a notorious cheapskate. If I can save some money in some manner, I will. Especially when I see things that are just ridiculous and things that just certain things don't fly with me in this day and age. One of the things is what I'm about to do. They sell these kits, the micro tilt neck adjustment kits. They sell these things on the internet. Now you can get these things for, I believe it's $16.99 for a kit. Then you throw in the shipping, handling, and everything else, and yeah. Now let me just show you exactly what the kit consists of. And why I did what I did. Okay. This is what the kit consists of. Okay. It consists of a T-nut. Let me try and get there. A T-nut. A set screw with a hex head to it. Yeah, the hex head. And you want it to be kind of butt flush like this. So hope you guys can see that. And then a disc, usually a stainless steel disc. For the sake of argument, I'll just use a nickel. That's it for $16.99 plus shipping and handling. No way. There's no way I was going to do that. So I went to the local big box hardware store and picked this up, picked up the T-nut, picked up the set screw, the nickel I've had, and I got them. I picked them up, and here are the bags for them. In fact, here's what the T-nut looks like. Okay, and this is the exact size that I bought. Okay, so if you need that for reference, same thing. Set screw with the hex head. This is exactly what I bought. Okay, there's the size down there. So guess how much that cost me? Like a whole $2. Okay, I don't think it was even that much. And like I said, the nickel I already had. So there you go. I mean, figure I saved myself 18 bucks and having to wait for a kit when I just went to the hardware store. Now, if there's people out there and you can't find it or whatever, okay, I can understand. But even ordering them through the big box store would probably be cheaper than getting the actual kits. So with that, so here's the next step we got to do. We got to get this rascal. In fact, I'll tell you this right now. Before you do anything else, okay, because it's going to be coming in like this, get your screw in there already. Make sure the hex head's up, because it can go in either way. But make sure it's hex head in this manner, coming out from the bottom of the T. And where is it? And then just make sure the little stubby end, this thing, is poking out, the stubby one. Okay, so it should look like this, okay? And then just make it all flush. Just let it sit in there. And so what we're going to do is we got to get this bad boy, install it like so. Get in there. Now, we already have our hole. So what I do is I did a rough measurement, and we're going to use a drill bit. Same thing, because I only want to go so far. I marked it off with duct tape. So let's drill it out. In fact, here, bring it back down. Hold on. Okay. So now that I got it down, okay, so I made it so it'll sit in flat and nice and flush, because you want this raised up. You just want the mechanism So let's just make sure it's all right back in there. And I think we're good. Let's see. Goes right over it. And drag. Perfect. Sweet. Okay, so now that's in. That hard part's over. Let's move on to the neck. Okay, so let's do the neck now. It's already marked from the previous point when I was drilling through. And I got it just to where it's just marked. And I'll just line up at the hole, hopefully. There we go. There we go. Just go slowly. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. Now the next thing, I have some of these old coins from my dad. I thought maybe just for fun, might be neat to just drop something unique into there. Oh, there you go. That fits really nice. Now, I'm not even sure what that is, and where it's from. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Let me hit it one more time. So yeah, so I don't know. I'm gonna either go with a nickel or go with something different. But there we go. So the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna glue this bad boy in. Okay. So in the meantime, I've got my hot glue gun heating up. Decided to go that route, kind of look things up, and hot glue is always kind of a good thing to use. I thought about using super glue, and if you have, you try it. You know, really, it's not like you're gonna be taking this off and on, and it's gonna be compressed. But I figured I'd just go with hot glue. Kind of seems like the easiest, simplest thing. So I'm gonna put a dab. Good amount. Most pressure, even spot would be this. Just get that in there. So that's it. Now I'm just gonna let it dry. I'll let it set up, and then I'll just hang it like I've been doing. And yeah. So yeah, that's really it in a nutshell. Next thing I'll do is I'll put it all back together, kind of fake it in a way, and see if it works. Yeah. So there you go.